My name is David. I'm 18 years old. I go to Douglas College. I work as a newspaper carrier for now, and my main interests are geography and sports. Autism, well, different people have different definitions, but I would say that it's an invisible disability, not just any disability, it's a spectrum of disabilities, and the people everyone isn't the same, it varies by person, and the symptoms vary about whether you have low functioning or high functioning autism. Well, like I said, it's not just one disability, it's a spectrum of disabilities, but when people think of autism, they think, oh, this person must have some significant cognitive challenges or learning challenges, but that's not true. A lot of people with autism are actually pretty smart, and it's not that we're mentally disabled, we just think differently. I found out when I was 10, and when I found out, I was kind of surprised, and I thought to myself, oh no, am I mentally disabled like other kids I've witnessed? Do I have low functioning cognitive challenges? But I later and I looked back into kindergarten, and I noticed how I was different from the other kids, how I didn't have any friends, how I would act weird and stuff, and then I noticed, oh yeah, I do have autism. But then I later found out that I was smarter than I originally had thought. School, well, in kindergarten, it was pretty hard because I thought, oh no, we have work, and I would get upset sometimes. It was a hard transition, having to get up early, being at school for like half a day, and then, except playing was fun, obviously. And other than that, in grade 1, then we didn't have any playtime. I was at school for a full day, and it was pretty hard. But then later, when I made it into grade 4, grade 5, and 6 after the previous grades, I finally adjusted, and I participated and thought outside the classroom and got involved in sports and field trips. Work, obviously. I mean, in elementary school it was about writing and my hand would get exhausted. However, as time went on, it was the content of the work. I mean, I needed to know how to do the work, how to answer this or that question, what this subject was about, and what the teacher wanted. And now I'm in college, what the prof wants, and the hardest part is now in college is doing term papers and exams. Bar than that, I've been able to overcome that and getting good marks so far in college, and in high school and elementary I've been doing more successful than I thought. I mean, in high school I started off with B's in fact, and then I worked up to A's, so things have been going successfully. The great moments of school. Like, I remember in elementary school we would go on field trips skiing. I was on the sports teams. There was a talent show that I got to participate in. I mean, in grade 11, after I finally adjusted to high school, I got to go on a field trip to Asia, to Japan, South Korea, for 10 days during the spring break of 2013, a little more than a year ago. So that was a highlight of high school. Well, whenever I had problems, when I got upset, I would go talk to counseling. And sometimes when I need help studying for tests, or I need help catching up on homework, I would go to Learning Support Services, and this is in high school. And now I'm in college, I would talk to counseling, and they say they would recommend to the prof that I may need extra time to do tests and exams and quizzes. So pretty much Learning Support Services and counseling have helped me over the years. Well, one thing is, may provide some extra assistance speak more slowly and clearly. If you make the students take down notes, maybe not make them listen, maybe put on slides kind of like a college lecture, so they could, and put them on for a while so they have time to write the things down. Give them more time to study for tests, like give them more of a warning, give them more of an outline, what to study, give them extra time to do the tests, give them extra time to do homework, and maybe in terms of class sizes, I don't know if this could be possible or not, maybe make them smaller, or try, if they can, to make the classrooms bigger, because I noticed over the years that a lot of people with autism, including myself, need space, so that's a bit of advice for school. My main challenge overall was pretty much transitioning from elementary to high school, now transitioning from high school to college, and combine those together, and it's been pretty tough. I mean, the thing is, I remember when I went to high school, I didn't know anyone. Same thing with college. I don't know anyone. I don't know how things work. I don't know what the profs and teachers want, and it's hard for me to do some of the projects and exams. Workload's more intensive. Classes are longer, and it was challenging. Then I later adjusted and got to know more people, and now that I'm in college, I don't know how long that's going to be, but since I'm currently adjusting, I just need time to get into things and see where it takes me. So yeah. Punctuality, being on time for class, getting everything done, all the work and stuff, and doing all the, like, studying for the tests, time management, also independence. I like to transit, and I transit by myself, and I keep active, so I don't need my parents to remind me. I can cook on my own. So punctuality and independence. I hope in the future I can finally settle in on a career. Hope I can gradually gain full independence from my parents over the years, and I hope to do some traveling in the future, some more traveling. And yeah, but for now, I'm just taking it day by day and just adjusting to college, adjusting to a new environment, and I'm working up toward this independence. Thing with autism is, autism has its ups and downs, and the great thing about the ups is a lot of kids like myself, or a lot of teens and young adults with autism like myself, over the years they develop an interest and they hold on to it, and it can gain them many talents. I mean, my talents of geography, for example, came from like me loving to read atlases and like loving to read about the world and its history and different peoples, cultures, and regions. That's pretty much what got me into it, and I still have this talent today, and that's really helped me.